welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys also fell in the opener a week ago, so we've got a couple. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the team. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, man, I think they've got a real shot to have success. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught. Ray McLeod. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. We'll try the right side with Robinson. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here. Second and 10. London brought in motion. On play action, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
And it's third.
From the gun, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Again, it's Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was brought down by Root Aurora Roll. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Minnesota.
17 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard
And this is what you can
line.
do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play.
Brings up
Second down.
at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's good.
A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 6.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Results in a
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Is good. Makes the score Vikings 3, Falcons nothing.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Falcons offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll start out first down and 10. We'll begin here with a run by Robinson. And run them down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll go play action now with Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. And here's Bijan. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by James
Lost
Pierce.
one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Vikings.
A gain of 24 through the air. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Left side, he's got McLeod. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Ray McLeod. It's a
17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. They're going to go play action with Penix. He'll step up and run.
Michael Penix on the...
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. And they'll whistle them down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10.
The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been because of the proximity a fun division with great rivalries. But with almost all the teams playing well, save the Bears over the last few years, it's almost heightened the awareness of how good the NFC North can be.
Yeah, I think going into the season, I make the argument it's the best division in football. I think when the worst team, I know they were 5-12 with the Chicago Bears, but to me, there's a lot of wins built in there. Now they bring in Ben Johnson. They continue to build around Caleb Williams. That feels like there's a lot more wins built into that 5-12 record if they just get themselves organized and get some pieces around Caleb Williams. And that's what they've done. So, yes, Detroit and Minnesota, Green Bay, they've clearly been the top three for the last.
And scored! Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. His first touchdown of the new campaign. So they find different ways to use the speed of the wide receiver, this time in the running game for the touchdown.
I love the creativity by this play caller, Mike, to get the ball in the hands of one of his most explosive playmakers. In some cases, you want to throw it to him, but in this case, you hand it to him, and he pays it off with a big touchdown.
Reichels good with the extra point. And the Vikings take a 10-3 lead.
Falcons 3.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division. Yet people overlook it at times. Maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike, you think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football. I mean, you mentioned Super Bowl teams. Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady. And then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan. And New Orleans, and obviously the success they had with Drew Brees. And Carolina, we played in a Super Bowl. I mean, this was a division you didn't want to play. Now, they've all fallen on their resets. New coaches, new quarterbacks. Tampa Bay has done the best job weathering and taking advantage of their rebuild and their next era in the midst of a down division. So, big reason they've won 4 in a row. Can Atlanta, can Carolina, New Orleans, can they catch up? Because right now, like you said, Tampa Bay's been the dominant team in this division.
Greg, you lived it, you know it. While these may not be the biggest markets in the league, the rivalries amongst these teams really elevates what you see when you watch the NFC South go head-to-head, too.
Yeah, and over the years, there's been some major games played between Hall of Fame quarterbacks in uniform for all these teams. So it has a lot more history and a lot more, kind of relevance than maybe it feels as of late. The markets are a little smaller. The teams have been down. They might not have the premier star players that they had in past generations. So they've got to continue to rebuild these rosters, continue to have these new coaches find their footing, and we might be a year or two away from the NFC South getting back to what it used to be.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll get about 2. Jeff Okuda, former 3rd overall pick in the draft, there on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Penix. He'll try to run for it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
6. 1st down, Atlanta.
Throwing is Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up second down.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one incomplete. Recovery outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Devin Bush. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson, and it's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll throw. It's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. This returnable for Naylor. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Complete to Justin Jefferson.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Throwing now, Penix on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role. Who's going to walk away with a W? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And he finds some daylight. A pass the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Vikings first down.
Here's Jones. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Back at the 36-yard
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw is McCarthy. That one on target to Moore. A pickup there of 13. First down, Minnesota.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10.
On handoff, Jones. We'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Caden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy.
21-yard line.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's good for Vikings.
With the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a loss
A
of
loss
one.
was definitely
Brings
not
up
something they had
second and
accounted
goal
or budgeted
at
for
the
in this
1-yard
spot.
line.
And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
3-yard loss on the play.
This is a play,
It's
Mike, that
third
makes
and
me
goal.
want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes
Will
4th
Riker
and
down
goal.
for the Vikings field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good.
Makes the score.
And the Vikings will
16,
extend their third
Falcons
quarter
6.
lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Falcons take over first
The
and
Falcons
10.
offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall
Intended
to the
for
ground.
Darnell
It's
Mooney.
incomplete.
Incomplete. Ivan Pace on the coverage.
On second down, Penix. Short throw taken by Penix. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Kyle Pitts. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they convert
He's
on
tackled
third
at
and
the
3.
30-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Falcons.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Darnell Mooney. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on second down. To the right, that's Pitts.
Penix's
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third.
Penix on third down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Ray McLeod. Touchdown Falcons. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Falcons 13.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Short pass, caught by Oliver. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
A run. And here's Mason. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And good coverage by Putty. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. He'll look forward for a couple. Eric Wilson on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up second down.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Penix. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
And a Falcon first down.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He takes off. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Falcons.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And a short pickup down inside the 10.
At the 9-yard line. Brings up second down.
On second down, here's Penix. He'll step up, and he's in! Michael Penix, touchdown Atlanta. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Falcons 20, Vikings 16.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Jones. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for a Vikings 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's got the 1st down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal.
That's good.
Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. There he goes again.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Over there, fullback trying to get it. And he will power his way into the end zone. C.J. Touchdown, Minnesota. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Vikings go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
23, Falcons 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. You're going to go play action with Penix. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 4-yard line.
A gain of 15.
15-yard pickup
And the
there.
Falcons
It's good for a
first down.
Falcon first down. Here's Penix. Oh, a loose football. Oh, one of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Michael Penix.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Atlanta.
Now Robinson. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On the give, it's Robinson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Falcons.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 4-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll let the fullback try to push the puck. And he's trying to power forward, but no dice. They're going to stop him behind the line.
One of the disadvantages of giving the ball in this situation to your fullback is now you're short one blocker. I'd like to see him give it to their more traditional running back in this case because now it brings up 4th down. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
They'll go with the sneak. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35.
It's a gain of 2. And the Vikings, first down. First and 10.
All 3 timeouts, plus the
36-yard
2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here comes second down.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
It's on the play. That's good for a Vikings.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Open is the tight end, Oliver. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Running is Jones. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Mason. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Run with Jones. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
That's a gain of 7.
A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Kickoff for the Vikings.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more plus.
Incomplete.
Here we go. One final play. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.